welcome to the DVD Fiends. Today I will be reviewing a movie that I really enjoyed. So far I've looked and no one's reviewed this on our channel yet. It actually is one of my favorite Clive Barker adaptations. Not my absolute favorite, but one of my favorites that has came from one of his books that was made into a film. I've actually read the story before, but it's been so long. It's like you really can't compare right now the two. But it's the Midnight Meat Train. Basically, this movie is about this photographer who he has a chance of becoming, well, in like this one famous. I don't know what you'd want to call her. Like a famous like art gallery type person. I know that doesn't make any sense, but he like shows her some pictures and whatnot, and she basically asks him what he's trying to go for, and he's trying to go for realism of like how the city really is. And she says for him to get better stuff, and if he can get better stuff, then he could be a part of the show. And basically what happens is one night he ends up seeing these one guys are messing with this girl, and he basically confronts them and uses his camera to take pictures. Eventually he points out that there's like this security camera, and it scares those guys away, and the girl's very thankful. Well, she gets on a train, next thing you know it, she's missing. She's pretty much is dead. And well, he ends up showing like the pictures to someone, and eventually finds out that that girl that he basically saved that night was the one that was they took pictures of. It's the one that's missing. Then find out she's like a famous model and whatnot, and basically from there he shows pictures to that girl from the art gallery. She's like, okay, she really enjoyed them, really liked them, but she said she wants him to bring more to the table. And he turns around and he starts following the main guy in here. He kind of figures it's something odd about him. And then he kind of becomes obsessed with this. And of course, by now in like the film, by this point when he starts really following him, you pretty much already figure out that this guy is killing people on this train, like the subway. And the more the photographer becomes obsessed with him, the more and more at danger he is and at risk that something's going to happen to him. He follows this guy to his work, follows him to where he lives, and basically even goes into his house, into his apartment. And meanwhile, his girlfriend's really getting kind of on edge about this because he's become obsessed with it. And soon enough in the film, he ends up finding out what this guy's doing and eventually why he's doing it. There's not really much more I can really say on it, but it does have an ending that I expected just because I've read the film. I mean, I've read the book, I've read the story before. But for most people, you won't expect the ending, like what happens. A lot of people I've ever talked to about this film did never expect the ending that actually happens in this. It does have some pretty badass gore. Even though it's CGI, a lot of it, you know, it's still pretty badass. There's a really cool fight scene between this guy and this one black dude on like this train, on like the train. I mean, they actually really have a pretty good fight. It kind of reminds me of the fight in the Halloween remake, where Jack Bear or whatever his name was, and Michael Myers fight in like that bathroom and whatnot. Yeah, this movie's pretty damn cool. Like I said, the gore is pretty cool, even if it's CGI. It still worked for the film. Unfortunately, watching it with in high def on Blu-ray, it makes the CGI gore look a little more fake. Well, that's at least what I've noticed. Yeah, overall, this is a damn good movie. It quite literally, in ways, takes you to the depth of hell. Overall, I really was pleased with the acting, and the main guy that was killing all the people, I absolutely love him in films. I'm trying to remember the first movie I seen him in. The first one I ever really noticed him in. There's of course Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and Euro Trip he also plays in. But I just like him. I like his voice. I like the way he acts. I like the way he's just cool. He's a cool guy in the film. But yeah, overall great cast, great story, great movie, an awesome adaptation. I think of all the adaptations of Clive Barker stuff I like the most is of course Hellraiser and Nightbreed and Midnight Meat Train are my top three. But overall, damn good film. It looks amazing on Blu-ray. I watched it on DVD. Still looks good on there. But if you have a high def TV, I definitely suggest buying this version or buying the Blu-ray of it. It's definitely worth checking out. It also has special features are Clive Barker, the man behind the myth, an anatomy of a murder scene, Mahogany's Tale, audio commentary with Clive Barker and director, I can't say his name right. It's of course 1080p high definition, widescreen presentation, English 7.1 DTS HD master audio, English and Spanish subtitles, English SDH. Only thing I wish that Lionsgate would start doing on a lot more of these like titles. I wish they would do it where it's anamorphic a little bit more, but unfortunately it's not in this one. So you still get some bars on there. Yeah, overall, definitely check this one out. It's well worth it. Most guys probably have. I just figured I'd review it because I really enjoyed it and I watched it recently and I thought it was definitely something to watch. I mean, definitely something to talk about and review. Alright guys, take it easy and bye.